Hello, my name is Richard Weaver, and tonight I'll be talking about chronologically the story of Spider-Man, or Peter Parker, as he is known in his secret identity. When Peter Parker was young, his parents were killed. Then he was raised by his Aunt May and Uncle Ben. When he was a teenager, he was in high school. He was always really good at science and things like that, but not very good at sports. That's from the beginning. As he went through, he studied biology, things like this, general science. So he was smart. He wore glasses, so he was picked on for that. He was small, and he had friends like Flash Thompson who would pick on him for the way he was. Then he was bitten. He went to a science, basically a science fair, where they were doing genetic experiments, and at the time radiation experiments on spiders and different animals. Well, one of the spiders came down and fell on his hand, stung him, and because it was irradiated, this being 1960s science, it was irradiated, it gave him the powers and strength and abilities of a human-sized spider. So he could, he could stick to walls, he could jump. He didn't have the ability to shoot webs, but he very soon created some web shooters, which he would activate with his hands and shoot webs. Now this web would last for about an hour, and then it would dissolve. That's just something that a science student would know how to do. Then he decided to use his powers sneakily for profit, and he went to a wrestling match and wrestled and beat the guy because he was super strong. When he went to collect his winnings from the fight promoter, he told him to get out of here, leave. I'm not going to pay you. So he got really mad. Well, as he was leaving, he gets bumped into by a criminal who had just robbed the sports promoter. Spider-Man has a chance as Peter Parker to stop him, but he doesn't. He lets the guy go, and thinks it's funny because he's like, "Oh, it's ironic." Well, on his way home, he discovers that his Uncle Ben is missing. Then he finds out that his Uncle Ben has been killed, and he makes it to him. And then he hears reports that the criminal who had killed his uncle was held up in a warehouse. He promptly rushed to the warehouse, finds out that the criminal that had killed his Uncle Ben, who had raised him, was the very same criminal who he had let go. He learned then that with great power comes great responsibility, and he forged a career of crime fighting, which led far, far into the future. Thank you.